What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Wrestling Junkies podcast. I'm Mr. Cincinnati. As always, I am joined by the podcast dad himself, Choops. What's going on, man?
I didn't mean to match the yellow with you today, but here we are.
I think it's a good look for us. Let's see which shirt you got there. I can't read it.
This is Ghost. This is a band.
Nice. Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's
sorry. Not non-wrestling shirt today, but I swear, yesterday I thought because I was on the phone, the intro was different because I was on a different device.
No, that's the new countdown thing. It's weird, right?
It is weird because I'm so happy today because I was like, man, what's going on? But okay, I'm not just crazy, so that's good.
No, StreamYard gonna StreamYard.
Hey, they've been good to us, so I'm not gonna yell at them.
They have been way better than Restream. Anyway, welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. As always, give us a follow on X at JunkiesPod. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram at Wrestling Junkies Pod. But most importantly, do us a huge favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are on the road to 500 subscribers. We need your help to get there. Is that a Topo Chico?
Of course it is.
I like it. I didn't get the memo that I should make a cocktail to join you here today. But
I didn't make a cocktail. I just grabbed a drink. It's Tuesday.
It is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Yeah.
I took a day off yesterday. I'm back on the horse.
Podcast dad, tell our audience what they need to do.
Please tell one person, or if you're not subscribing and you're just flipping through channels, I don't know if you can do that on YouTube, but if you're just flipping through and you see a clip of us, go ahead and subscribe. We're having a lot of fun here. We get to do fun stuff with wrestling, and we'd love for you guys to join the journey, not the jersey, join the journey with us, and let's just have some fun. Wrestling's a lot of fun right now. We're on the road to WrestleMania. We're on the road to Revolution. Like, there's a lot of good stuff coming down the pike, and I'm excited to see how a lot of this plays out and jump in the chats. We'll have some civil discussions.
Yeah, you and me both, buddy. And while you're at it, give our friends at the Main Event Wrestling Network a follow at mainevent_net on all social media platforms. If you love great podcasts, blogs, fan art, watch-alongs, you name it, we have it. Incredible group of people that we work with. Podcast Dad, I'm hearing some rumors that there is a new show coming to the network. Don't know a ton yet, but I'm hearing a thing. I don't know. Rumor and innuendo is going on.
Don't let the people in on everything. Don't let the people in on everything.
Oh, come on. Look, to be fair, it's not like I told them that the show's...
Well, nobody can hear you now.
See? Yeah.
Oh, well, you muted yourself.
Yeah,
wow, I did. I was very confused. So okay. Everybody else is probably on board. I was not. No. But just stay tuned. Some fun stuff coming. And join us. Come on, just join us.
And Evening Paperclip Mike, thanks so much for joining us tonight, my friend. And we got the look emoji from Mr. OTM. So where there's some smoke, that's all I'm saying.
Kane.
That's all I'm saying. See, he got what I was doing.
Yay. Eric did something.
Hey, cool. I got my shred of validation from the network today, so I can live another day.
Yeah, I get it every day in the paycheck, so.
Wait, what?
Huh? That's funny. See? Validation.
Real quick, shout out to our friends at Gorilla Press Apparel. Use promo code WJP2024 for 25% off site-wide. Some new merch with Gary J's handsome mug just dropped. Make sure to check it out. This weekend, we have got TWE coming up here. Let me get. I don't want to say the name of the event incorrectly, so give me
because you know somebody will yell at us, so don't do that.
I know. Action Wrestling, prepare for battle. We have got a pretty solid card shaping up here. We've got Jaden Newman taking on Alex Kane. We've also got the Good Hand putting those tag team titles on the line. I already said it. It's going to be hard to find anybody that can challenge the Good Hand, but Teriyaki and Top Team, they seem like they're up for it.
Good luck. Good Hand's on a run. Good luck.
Facts. Also, make sure you subscribe to our friends at Coastal Empire Wrestling at CEW Savannah. We will be dropping the next episode of After the Empire, where we will be looking back at Cupid's Chokehold, and our guest for that episode, we will have the official first remarks from the new CEW Heavyweight Champion, Hollywood Hunter James. He has been chasing this goal for over a year now. He has finally reached the mountaintop, so we are going to get the exclusive first remarks We're going to see what 2025 has in store for him. Podcast Dad, I'm telling you, that's going to be a hell of an interview.
I'm excited.
Good.
Sorry.
Good.
I got a sick kid as well. Sorry. I'm making sure we're good.
Okay. Anyway, Monday Night Raw is in the books. WWE's taking over Cincinnati for the next couple of days. A lot to talk about in this episode last night. Let's start with the one that
No. Let's start with Xavier Woods. You shut your mouth about Skyline Chili. You shut your mouth.
Yeah.
Skyline Chili is not dog food. Skyline Chili is amazing. Shut up, Xavier Woods. Now you can proceed.
It's almost kind of like I forget the name of it. It's definitely a Limp Bizkit song. So I'm going to quote Fed Durst here. People shit can how we do it because they don't get it is a loose take on take a look around. Like, because people don't understand what Cincinnati chili is all about and don't necessarily want to try to understand it. You know, they just shit all over it. It's fun.
Yeah. Look, you might be Mr. Cincinnati, but I will defend Cincinnati. Skyline Chili is the shit. We love it. If you don't, get out. We don't want you here anyway. Now you can proceed with what you wanted to talk about. I just had to get that out of the way because that's
fair.
I did like the Joe Burrow joke from Mr. Logan Paul.
A brief shining moment and then that mouth. Okay. Raw is in the books. We started off with Logan Paul kicking off the show. Basically ran down 4 of his 5 opponents in the Elimination Chamber this week and notably ignored CM Punk until that music hit and could not ignore him anymore. They planted the seeds for this, or at least teasing a later confrontation. Logan Paul slapping the taste out of CM Punk's mouth. Very clearly, we're going to see some interaction with them this weekend at the Chamber. We don't want this match at WrestleMania, but it seems like there's a couple of things that they're kind of teasing with Logan Paul here, including some interaction with AJ Styles that we saw later in the night, I should say. So we've been talking a lot about this. Logan Paul, what he should be doing at WrestleMania. It's not that I don't like the idea of CM Punk versus Logan Paul. This is a SummerSlam match. This is a SummerSlam match. This is MetLife has 2 nights this year. This is that kind of attraction for me. CM Punk has worked his ass off since he's come back to be a model employee contractor, I should say. He's worked his ass off for a marquee WrestleMania match, especially with the work he did with Drew McIntyre. This is not one of those matches. This is a match that gets buried in the middle of the card, no matter which night it's on. And we're not thinking about this. The second that 3 is counted, it's a distant memory. It's not going to be one of those epic encounters.
Especially this is going to be his return match at Mania. Remember, he was hurt last year, so he didn't have a match. He was there, but he didn't have a match. Like, the return match for Punk at Mania can't be Logan Paul. I'm sorry. They planted the seeds with AJ later on. I'm happy to see that. Maybe it'll be some kind of ladder match for the IC title. Logan Paul would thrive in that match. That'd be awesome. I'd be perfectly fine with that. I don't need to see him versus CM Punk. I don't want it. Don't need to see it. Don't want to see it. I just nope. Don't care how good the promos are. I have have him do stuff in the Chamber, and that's fine. Have him have a match on Raw. I don't care. Don't do it at Mania. I'm not interested. I don't want that. I don't want that. And you can't convince me that I do. And they've done a good job convincing me of some other things, but don't convince me that I want this match, because you won't.
Yeah, and another thing that we saw in that interaction with Logan Paul and AJ Styles is Karrion Kross was lurking in the background there, and he has had for somebody that has spent most of his return literally in the background, he has been the catalyst for some pretty epic stuff that has happened in WWE within the last year or so. I mean, the turn with the New Day, Shinsuke Nakamura. You can rattle some more off, I'm sure.
I'm sure I could. I don't remember.
Okay. All right.
I mean, pretty much everyone he's touched has turned heel.
Yeah.
AJ was one of them. Drew was one of them. everyone that he's kind of feuded with has turned heel. The Street Profits at one point,
Yes.
he feuded with them. They turned heel. Just, everyone he's kind of touched with, he's kind of playing that devil's advocate gimmick, and he's playing it well. Miz is another one.
Yes.
He's doing a good job. I kind of like that. I kind of like him kind of lurking around. Like, I don't need to see him wrestle all the time, but him being a character as like that's pretty cool.
Yeah. And I mean, we saw kind of the tease of the AJ Styles heel turn last year. I think that lot of us thought that would lead to the OC and Michin also turning with him and creating something a little bit darker, another top heel group, which SmackDown kind of needed. That wasn't the Bloodline, just for kind of that fresh change of pace. But I don't see why they can't re-explore a little bit of that. Doesn't necessarily have to be full heel, but think like Lone Wolf days. In TNA when they had that gimmick of just that I went back and watched that timeline about a week and a half ago, and there's a lot to like about what Styles was doing with that character. I think that he could bring something like that out in his interactions with Logan Paul, and much like Kyle says here as well, Paul versus AJ, that's the match for him. Yeah, one of the all-time best will bring out Logan's best match. It's hard to find the lies there.
And you're telling me you want Dixie Carter? Good. I'm happy you want that.
Okay.
Well, that's what the Lone Wolf character was kind of based off of, was Dixie Carter. Trying to get rid of him. Just needling you.
What's
today.
with you today? Like what's the energy is different today. That's
dude, I'm in vacation mode. I'm ready to go. I leave Friday. I'm ready to go, man.
Right. Fuck you. Yeah.
I'm ready to go. I'm in vacation mode. I'm ready to go to New Orleans.
I get to go to New Orleans.
I'm ready to eat some Cajun food. I'm ready to drink and possibly throw some beats. So
have a nice trip. Bring me back something French. What? What?
I got you.
Thank you. I appreciate
it.
It's from fucking Home Alone, man.
I've never seen it. Never seen it. Dude,
I
hate
really
Christmas.
hope you're joking right now.
I hate Christmas. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen Christmas Vacation. Like, what else? Name another Christmas movie. Probably haven't seen it.
Elf. Have you seen Elf?
I've seen Elf. Yeah. Of course I've seen Elf. The Grinch.
That's
I've seen
the one.
Grinch.
That's the one you see. That's
Christmas Story. I've seen that. But like the rest of those.
Follow us on X.
Christmas
I will be
movies,
taking
don't
applications for those.
Okay, Christmas is overrated. Come on. Let's be honest here. There are two holidays that
Season
matter.
of perpetual hope.
It's the season of fake niceness. That's what it is. No, never seen either one. Don't want to see either one.
This is a ridiculous. I tell you.
Look, Halloween and Thanksgiving are the only ones that matter. That's it. That's it.
That is just weird and wrong.
Just don't like Christmas. Never have. Look, I like spending it with the people I like, but that's usually who I spend it with anyway. You know, a small circle.
People you love. Got it.
I don't love you.
2 years of doing this. And okay. All right.
No,
okay. I'll fuck right off there.
Here we go.
I'll let you.
Eric needs to hear it. I love you, Eric. Is that better?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. I appreciate that. Thank you. Let's move on. Let's talk about Gunther wanting to set up a challenge and wanting to bring out the best in some competition against Akira Tozawa. Buddy, they're finally starting to rebound with Gunther here. Yes, this was a squash match. Yes, we know why this happened. This is an easy sort of heel shit can thing to do, where he gets to assert his dominance and just throw somebody around. I can rock with that.
Okay. He beat up Akira Tozawa. Cool.
That's the point.
Cool. And then he ran from Jey Uso.
Can't win every time.
I'm making my case.
That's fine. Yeah.
Look, Akira Tozawa, I think, is underrated as hell. Great selling by Akira Tozawa. I wish they would use him more because I think he's very talented.
For a second there, I thought I was gonna say it seemed like they were going to do the improbable and some kind of shock win.
That would have killed him. That would have killed him. That would absolutely.
But that's. I'm just saying that's what they did a great job of making me believe that
was this entertaining? Hell yeah, it was entertaining. I love seeing Gunther just kill people. This is what it should have been the whole time.
I agree, but
this is what it should have been the whole time. You still cannot convince me that this is a main event match at WrestleMania right now. They're getting closer. Look, I like Jey Uso. I really like Jey Uso.
I know you do.
He connects with the fans. He's a lot of fun. He's probably going to win this title, and that's fine. You cannot tell me that title means much of anything right now when you have Cody Rhodes feuding with everybody that's in the main event scene.
Yeah.
It's tough when there's two titles. It's tough. It's going to feel like the secondary title. And right now, again, I'll ask the question, does this main event either night?
No, it doesn't main event night 2. I think that everybody knows that it doesn't main event night 2.
It's probably going to open night 1.
There's a very real chance of it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's kind of that, middle of the show kind of 3 tentpole sort of structure here. I mean,
that would be worse. I think that would be worse if it was middle of the show. Either have it open or have it close. Kind of like what they used to do back in the day.
And the thing is, I mean, we heard CM Punk talk about this on it was the Colt Cabana podcast after he left, and those grievances of he's one of those guys, and Jim Ross is another great example of people that just believe, hey, main event means last match of the show, not the how they would say, oh, there's 4 main events, there's
triple main event, blah blah.
Yeah, it just is what it is. That's kind of just the branding that we're starting to see now, especially now that WrestleMania is 2 nights. Anything that they can make feel like an attraction or a spectacle within those 2 nights, they're certainly going to try to. If
if it opens night 2, I'll be happy.
Yeah, it's. I don't see it closing
either night. No.
Night 1, right? Not right now. Not right now. We'll see how Sunday shakes out. But as we sit here right now, no,
I don't. And again, this will be a perfectly fine match. I think everybody will be fine. I think we'll have a nice feel-good moment when Jey Uso wins. It just, I don't know if it captured the imagination. I think that they thought they were going to do. You know what I mean? Like I don't think they like that moment, because even last night, like you had the Jey Uso Gunther segment, but you had Cody after it. And Cody's still treated like a big deal champion. And Gunther is still not on that level. He's just not. We'll say it. When he was IC champion, I would have said, yeah, he's on that level. He's not on that level right now. Just the way he's been presented, just the way he's been booked, that champion's not on that level right now.
No, I agree with you. It had all the potential in the world to be there. He got stuck and involved too long with Damian Priest and kind of the resolution of that Judgment Day rivalry that also included Finn Balor.
Just won't go away. Judgment Day will not go away.
The Crown Jewel match was a bad idea. That shouldn't have happened. We know why it did, but we said it from that moment. It killed the aura of Gunther. So it sucks, but at least
I'm gonna go back. That didn't kill the aura. It did not at all. Him shaking hands, and then the next night doubting himself. That's what hurt Gunther. A fluke win by Cody, what that roll up that he did, that would have been fine. Don't shake his hand afterwards. Be pissed and go on a tear. That is what hurt this character, because that's not the Gunther that's been booked. I don't need to see any flaws with this big supervillain. I don't. And we did, because they kind of did that tweener thing for a minute where they're like, oh, is he going to turn babyface? Don't want Gunther to be babyface ever. I don't need Gunther to be babyface. They had a supervillain. Yeah. Yeah, I can't agree more. Like, Rollins had that title and made it feel like a big deal.
Yep.
Since Rollins has lost that title and Priest won it, it just hasn't, because look at who the challengers were for Priest. Look who the challengers have been for Gunther. You don't see CM Punk going after that title. You don't see John Cena going after that title. Drew went after it, and that felt like a big deal. You don't see Roman going after that title. You don't see Cody going after that title. You just don't see the big time marquee, like The Rock. The Rock on SmackDown said, I want you to be my WWE champion.
Yeah.
There's another world champion on the other show that he has had no interaction with. I don't know.
Speaking of our WWE champion, he faced off with Seth Rollins as they talk about what?
Hey, don't you insult
What?
Seth Rollins.
Tell me that wasn't.
Dude can do no wrong.
Look,
if
Seth Rollins will be way better dressed than I ever will be.
You go out there on national television dressed like that and have all the confidence in the world.
I'm not knocking him for it. I'm not. I am just saying that is what that particular attire last night reminds me of.
Hater.
You know, the only thing I didn't hear from you there in that sentence?
What?
Is that I was wrong. Well, that's another fun one too. Fruit roll up Rollins.
You're an idiot.
This was an interesting segment here, because Cody coming out to react to the Final Boss's proposal. Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes, there's just this undeniable chemistry that they've had since Cody returned to 2022. They will forever be inextricably linked as a result of that. Seth Rollins essentially trying to play somewhat of a voice of reason while acknowledging that certain decisions that he has made over the years, yes, yeah, you see what I did there, have impacted him as a canon, from a canon standpoint, over the last 10 plus years, to the point that he doesn't want to see Cody descend into madness there. I know it's still too early. Saturday hasn't happened yet. Is this Seth's way of trying to keep that opportunity available for himself?
Yep. 100% that is. I don't want to see you go down the same path I want, because I want it. I want that title.
Yeah.
We've seen him be the authority champion.
Yeah.
He has no problem turning on his friends to do it. He has no problem turning to the dark side to do it. And again, every show, they have now convinced me that somebody else is going to win this. On SmackDown, I bet they can convince me that Drew McIntyre is going to win this chamber. You have four guys in there that I think can win: Drew, Punk, Cena, and Rollins. Like, man, I don't know who's going to win, because I want to see any of those four. I want to see that match at WrestleMania. So I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. Like, Punk kind of feels like Punk and Drew kind of feel like outside looking in. I think the favorites now are Cena and Rollins. Because the story's there.
Yeah, and I know that I know you're intrigued by the Cena corporate champion plot twist here in the final year, just given this is kind of the last opportunity to do anything character related with the Doctor of Thugonomics. So yeah, it's
and don't come at me with, oh, they're not going to be able to sell Cena. I'm not saying you. They're not going to be able to sell Cena merch if he's heel. Bullshit. They will sell so much merch with heel John Cena, because everybody's going to want that. It's still his retirement tour. They're still going to buy the shirts. They're still going to sell a ton of merch. Like, just because he's a bad guy, you think people are not going to buy his stuff? You know how many Doctor of Thugonomics stuff he sold?
I'm going to assume a bunch.
A bunch. Like, you cannot tell me in the last year, if they turn him heel, like, oh, it's going to hurt merch. Shut up. It won't. Because he will eventually turn face again. We know it'll happen. Like, when Terry turned heel, did he stop selling merch?
He did not.
He did not, did he?
Ask him where that money is now.
When Austin turned heel, did he stop selling merch?
Probably not. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
He did not.
Aura was so fucked
when The
up.
Rock turned heel, did he stop selling merch?
He did not stop selling merch.
When Roman turned heel, did he stop selling merch?
It took a while to get that train back up and running again. But...
He probably sold more merch as a heel.
Yeah.
So don't come at me with that, because this is something we've wanted to see freshen up his character. And again, what better way to do it than now? It's the last year. Do it. You only have to do it for like 6 months. It doesn't hurt anything. It really doesn't.
Podcast Dad is very passionate today, everybody.
I just think, again, if you're going to do it now, if you're going to do it, just do it. Like, why not now? Why not?
Sure.
He's still going to do all the Make-A-Wish stuff, but he's not there full time. He's not doing all the media. That's what you have Cody Rhodes there for. That's your face right now. John Cena is not the face of your company right now. Cody Rhodes is. Why can't Cena be heel?
What about the kids?
What about the kids? They all got American Nightmare stuff on.
I'm fucking kidding. Jeez. Okay.
They get Roman's face. CM Punk's there.
All right.
Like,
Okay. We were fucking nice to you for your birthday, Tim. Okay.
Oh,
let's not bring. Yeah. Let's not bring this. No.
Look,
this is a good day today. All right.
Mr. Bosby, just because you can't grow a beard doesn't mean you have to hate on those who can.
Yeah, but I mean, he could snap our ankles like toothpicks. But
that's fine. I'll still have my facial hair, and he can have his peach fuzz. Come at me. I'm in Ohio at an undisclosed location. You can't find me.
All right, let's keep this train moving here. Women's Intercontinental Championship on the line. Lyra Valkyria taking on Dakota Kai. Rematch of the finals, as well as some of the I think it was King of the Ring semis last year, not the finals.
Queen of the Ring. Thank you.
Yeah, you're right. That's my bad. Fuck.
What a typical man.
No, because this motherfucker puts this in the show. That's what I saw, and that's what distracted me.
Moving right along. Moving right along
with that.
Yes, that should. I don't even know where I'm at. That comment.
I know.
Let's get back on track here. Yeah, it was good to see the women's IC title defended. Good to see Lyra back, in the ring in a singles competition. Good match. Excited that Ivy Nile came out and continued that story, because I think that's something we need to continue.
Yeah.
An actual long-term feud for the IC title, and hey, I'm happy to see it.
This is her moment to sink or swim here. I mean, even when she got called up to the main roster, I don't think either of us pegged her as necessarily world champion material, or somebody that was going to be, at least certainly not right away. That doesn't mean that can't change over time, and that she, won't get better and kick ass and take names and all of that good stuff. But when she got called up, I'm not thinking that she's going to feud with the Becky or Bayley or Charlotte, anybody like that right away. I mean, this is another opportunity.
Maybe at Mania. Becky Lynch might be coming back.
We'll see. I mean, even if she does, I don't want Becky versus Ivy, not Ivory. Becky versus Lyra. That's Ivory.
That'd be a fun match.
That actually would be a really cool match.
A lot of fun, actually.
Yeah.
Fantasy.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
No, I think Dakota's still. I mean, Dakota. Wow. Lyra, I think, is still.
I blame Bosby.
No, he threw everything off. I will say real quick, let's continue to talk about the women. Hey, you were right. The title's changed hands.
It's
I'm saying it once because
louder for those in the back.
Nobody's in the back.
It's okay. I'll clip it. Yeah.
Nobody's back there. Your ringtone? What is this? 2002?
Yeah.
Wow. When was the last time you had a ringtone?
It was the Blue Mountain State theme song.
You're an idiot.
Senior year of undergrad. Yeah.
Oh, senior year of undergrad. Wow. You are old. You are old.
Fuck you.
Man, I haven't had a ringtone since high school. But and I want to say it was Lil Wayne. Shout out. Yeah. About the IC, yes.
This is their chance. I mean, this is the opportunity.
But the tag match, man, you were right.
That was a fucking amazing match.
It's a really good match, and the women's division's been the tag division's been booked strongly right now. You got a couple teams in NXT that are booked strongly. If your main event women aren't doing anything, don't throw them into just meaningless feuds. You have all these titles now.
Yeah,
throw them together. Like, it's okay.
Yeah.
We also didn't talk about Io and Rhea next week. That's going to happen.
Yeah.
That's going to be a lot of fun. Don't know what's going to happen there. I think Rhea's going to win, but I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, like you pointed out, I was right. We have new women's tag team champions. First 3-time that we have between Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez here.
Quick,
at this
who did
point,
Raquel win it with?
Wait, what?
Who did Raquel win her first titles with?
Said Liv Morgan.
I know who. No, she used to have the tag titles. She was tag titles with somebody else.
Liv and Rhea, yeah. So Liv first 3-time tag champion.
But Raquel's had the Raquel's had the tag champions.
Aaliyah.
People forget about that because it was like for 3 weeks. Thank you, chat. Yeah. Coming through. Through. Yes, Aaliyah is a former women's tag team champion with Raquel Rodriguez.
Okay.
I'm right. Say it. Say it for those in the back.
The thing is, if you could have saved that for a Trivia Tuesday sort of thing.
What was that?
Johnny's dead. That doesn't scare me anymore. So moving on. Basically, let's break down the ending of this match here because it was a wild last 3 to 4 minutes, give or take. Naomi takes the pin here. I mean, at this point, it's hard to believe that Liv walks out of the chamber as the winner here. Bianca got protected in this finish. Is this their way of saying that this is who walking out of the chamber on Saturday and challenging Rhea at WrestleMania?
We don't know if she's challenging Rhea. Rhea's got to defend against Io next week. Could that happen? Likelihood is small. But I don't know. You tell me you wouldn't want to see Bianca and Io?
It's not that I don't want to see that.
Look, I don't know what direction they're going because I don't know where the hell Jade is.
That's fair. That's fair. And hopefully we will get some clarity. I thought last night would be a good choice. This would be a location to bring her back, given BP's connection to the city. She has, shown up in Cincy gear whenever AEW and WWE are in town, and she's on the roster and on TV. She's rocking red stuff. That I thought that this would be an interesting locale for that to happen. Since it hasn't yet.
Who is BP for those who don't know?
Brandon Phillips.
Thank you. He played for the Cincinnati Reds. Not everybody's local, Mr. Cincinnati.
That's fair. That's fair. You're right. You're right.
I'm just saying, a mid second baseman, but he was no Chase Utley. That's a shout out for Hugo Ramsey.
Speaking of which,
he's no Chase Utley. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who's going to win the chamber because I don't know where Jade is. I don't know who Jade. Yeah. That's the story. I don't know where she is. I don't know what the plan is. I don't know if she's going to go after Naomi. I don't know if she's going to go after Liv. I don't know if she's going to go after Raquel, Bianca. I don't I don't know. I just don't know. You come on, Hugo. Do you want me to pull up stats? Don't make me do this. Don't make me
Wrong
embarrass you live.
podcast. Wrong podcast. Hey.
Don't make me embarrass you live.
Hey, you watch your tone.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You cannot.
Watch
There in
your-
no
Watch your
universe.
tone podcast.
No
Dad.
universe was Brandon Phillips better than Chase Utley. No universe. Fun fact: Brandon Phillips hit on somebody I graduated with.
Okay.
High school. It's weird.
That there's not a whole lot of context there, but we've also had Tim Bosby talking about back shots today. So this is the fucking weird episode.
Yeah, and he told you to shave your beard, which is weird.
But I'm not wearing glasses.
We can't. I mean, you have Invisalign on. That's okay.
Those are the exact words.
Well, it's not a shitty beard, so I don't know. I don't know why you would be saying it's a shitty beard.
Took me a while to see it on camera, but okay. Anyway.
Yeah, but you can see it now, can't you, asshole?
Yeah, I guess. Kat thinks Bianca definitely winning now. Naomi can deal with Jade.
I don't know. I still think Roxanne's that dark horse.
Oh yeah, it's really hard not to be excited. I mean, this kind of push that we're seeing with Roxanne. This is what should have happened with Shayna back in 2020. We saw the dominant Elimination Chamber appearance, Royal Rumble. Like this should be the way that you bring somebody up to NXT, especially with how, and we keep saying it, generational that Roxanne is. There's a major impact that she can have on this main roster right now. And I think that continues this weekend after getting the Iron Woman accolade at the Rumble.
I mean, she's going to get a spotlight for sure. I mean, they see a lot in her.
Yeah.
So she'll definitely get that spotlight. But going into the chamber, I think, yes, Bianca is your favorite.
Yeah. Before we get out of here, let's talk about NXT real quick. Emanating from the Brady Center. So pissed that we're not at the show podcast, Dad. We really screwed the pooch on this one, but we can't go to every show.
My wallet cannot afford all of this. So,
Yeah,
guys,
right.
hit subscribe so we can be live next time when NXT comes here, because I would like to start going to these shows.
Buy some
or
merch.
buy some merch. Yes, that was not our YouTube, but I would definitely like to be at the show. Unfortunately, we went to the Rumble.
Yeah. Worth it.
So NXT will be back. I think they're going to run this. We saw AEW run this venue. But I'm interested to see how what the setup is here again.
For sure.
AEW had it set up pretty cool. I want to see how they set it up. Hopefully, I thought Cincinnati was loud last night too for Raw. So hopefully,
crowd was great last night.
Hopefully, we continue to show out to show WWE and don't ever have kids ever.
And yet you wish that on us. So okay.
I don't.
You joke about it like all the time.
Yeah, worst enemy. I would not even wish that on my worst enemy right now. I got one barfing, so that's good. You got the card? I don't even know where
I do. We've got the return of the Hardys taking on No Quarter Catch Crew. I believe this is for the TNA Tag Team Championships. WWE just released a new Hardy Boys shirt. I think it's SRS that's reporting that there is some talk of having the Hardys have a main roster program this summer. So we are getting that return, at least for a little while.
SummerSlam.
25 years since the first TLC.
Yeah, they'll be back.
That's some good shit.
Hey, good for them, man. Good for them.
Yeah.
It's never not exciting to see the Hardys.
Facts.
Hopefully, again, they're both in a good spot. Hopefully it stays that way. That's all I ask.
Ricky Saints, Javon Evans taking on Wesley and Ethan Page. Ricky Saints' first NXT match here. Your thoughts, expectations on his debut?
He's going to pin Wesley. There's my prediction. He's going to look good. I think he's going to get a good reaction. I think he's going to look good. Yeah. I think they see a lot in him. They obviously have made a big deal that he's here. So they're going to continue to build up that hype train because I think they have something special in him.
Yeah,
and they do.
And I think that they're building into Roadblock, which is just a TV special. I think so. Kind of the last kind of signature event before Stand and Deliver. So this is probably one that we'll get a singles match either there, or Stand and Deliver.
Probably with Wesley. Yeah, I could see him and Ethan Page mixing it up at Stand and Deliver.
Oh, that'd be fun. That'd be a lot of fun
for some fans. Yes.
Yeah.
For other company fans, they're probably pissed, but
nah, you know,
it is what it is.
They could just, enjoy wrestling. Where somebody's 1099 comes from does not affect how I enjoy the product. Next up, we have got Moose taking on my favorite NXT wrestler right now, Lexis King. Podcast.
That's your favorite NXT wrestler?
It's one of them.
No. You just said that's your favorite NXT wrestler.
I know, because it's easy
Fact
to
checker.
fuck with you.
Fact checker.
Yeah, I know what
that was. That was at 40:45. Please clip that and put it on all social media for the rest of our lives, because he just said Lexis King is his favorite wrestler in NXT right now.
The fact that we've been doing this for 2 years.
Julia, Zarya, Jordan Grace, Obafemi, Stephanie McCool,
I am an intellectual.
Ricky Saints. I can keep going. Javon Evans, Ethan Page.
The fact that you don't see the sarcasm in what I'm saying, you know what?
Charlie Dempsey.
That's all right.
Fraxium.
Are you done?
OTA. I like OTM
Are
better
you done?
than these guys.
Are you done?
Tony D'Angelo, Sol Ruca, Ariana Grace.
Are you done?
Lexis King is your favorite wrestler in NXT. God done pissed me off.
Are you done?
Maybe. Don't say stuff like that. Bosby, I know his I know his address. I'll give it to you. Go break his ankle, please. Lexis King is your favorite wrestler in NXT. Yeah, that grinds my gears. Just because he's from Cincinnati.
Big deal. Want to fight about it?
That's your representation of Cincinnati.
Well, Moxie.
You want to talk about right now? You want to talk about a stupid beard?
Can't argue with
that. Moose is gonna squash him.
Well, no shit.
I hope you're ready for that. Hope your favorite wrestler's ready for that.
Hey, Lexis King is getting television time. All right.
Oh my god. I'm next.
That's what you wanted.
Next.
That's what you wanted.
That's not what I wanted. I've never wanted that. I've never wanted that. I've never on this show said I wish Lexis King would get more TV time. I've never said that. Next. Swipe.
I'll fact check and do his research on that one. We've got Stephanie Vaquer taking on Carmen Petrovic for the Women's North American Championship.
Yeah, I'm pissed about this one. All the other ones are good. Seeing Moose would be cool. Seeing the Aries would be cool. I'm pissed I'm missing Stephanie Vaquer.
Okay. All right. Well,
this will be a fun match. I'm excited. Stephanie Vaquer, I think right now, if you have all kind of let's call them, the new big four of Zarya, Stephanie, Julia, and Jordan Grace. Stephanie, I think right now is probably at the top of that. I mean, her reaction at the Rumble was bigger than Julia's. I think she's getting a ton of love online. Like, I think right now, if you look at it, Stephanie's kind of leading the pack.
No, I'm not mad at that one bit. I mean, this will be a fun match. This is just, again, this is a chance to continue to get those reps in. Carmen Petrovic is getting better by the week as well. I do want to see some depth added to this character that isn't just the Ashanti, the Adonis.
I don't care about that.
Love saga. I
don't care.
I know you don't care.
Yeah, but maybe we have new listeners that don't know that. You dick.
You see how he talks to me.
You should, and subscribe.
This has been.
It's been an interesting episode.
It's all fucking Bosby's fault.
Yeah, he threw everything off. Thanks for watching, though. Are you subscribing? If not, subscribe. And if you are subscribing, tell one person to subscribe. Thank you.
Most for sure, talent in NXT, destined for greatness. Couldn't agree more.
I think if you're like likening it to like an NFL draft kind of thing, she's the safe pick, right?
Yeah.
right now, I think she would be your safe pick where you're like, she's going to do well.
Here. Podcast Dad, I think that's going to do it for us. We have another interview that we get to record after this. You can check out After the Empire, the official Coastal Empire Wrestling post show, probably in the next week and a half. Once we've gotten a chance to break down Cupid's Chokehold, you will hear exclusively from CEW heavyweight champion Hollywood Hunter James. Support our friends at Action Wrestling, TWE. The Scenic City Rumble is coming up on March 8th. Cruel is doing a seminar, I hear, and it should be a fucking awesome weekend. So shout out to Scott Hensley and the crew. Make sure to follow us on X at Junkies Pod, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram at Wrestling Junkies Pod. Subscribe to that YouTube channel. We need your help to get to 500 subs. If you like what we're doing, takes 2 seconds. Head over, subscribe. We would love to have you in our community. Podcast Dad, it's been a pleasure as always. Good to see you. Any final words for our audience?
Love, laugh, and live. I think is that what it is? I don't know. Guys, be nice. Be nice to each other. Wrestling's fun. We break each other's balls on here, but I love the guy, and it's fun to have an outlet to talk about wrestling. Just have fun with it. Subscribe. Come join the chat.
His wife is tired of it.
Yeah, she got tired of it a long time ago. So
yeah. Hugo Ramsey's not yet, but
he will.
I know. That's the podcast, Adam. Miss Cincinnati. It's been the Wrestling Junkies podcast. We'll see you guys tomorrow.